Hey everyone! In today's video, we are so excited to give you a full resort tour of Dollywood's brand new Heartsong Lodge and Resort that officially opened its doors on November 3rd in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. In our last video, we gave you a full room tour of our standard king room, and in this video, we will officially give you the full tour of the property and all of its cozy Smoky Mountain charm and help you decide if this is where you would want to stay on your next trip to Dollywood. We'll share a full tour of the resort, including the pools, the restaurant on site, Ember Elm, the quick service cafe, the gift shop, as well as what benefits you get from choosing to stay at a Dollywood resort and what there is to do at this resort. So let's get into it. Heartsong Lodge and Resort is breathtaking from the moment you walk into its doors. The front desk in the lobby is immediately to your right when you walk in and has a screen showing behind the front desk that continuously changes to show you the local wildlife and natural beauty of the Smoky Mountains. When you go around the corner, you'll be greeted by huge, beautiful, tall windows looking out to the outdoor fire pit and pool area. Behind you will be a cozy seating area with the grand fireplace to really tie in the lodge feeling. If you look closely at the fireplace, you'll see that it's a little Dolly Parton sitting and dreaming on a tree along with a butterfly, as Dolly loves her butterflies. As you can see, this resort is already decorated for Christmas, giving it an even cozier feeling. One of our favorite parts of staying at Heartsong Lodge was that they served hot wassail, which is very similar to apple cider, between 4 and 6 p.m. each day in the lobby. We turned into huge wassail fans, and it was nice to explore the beautiful resort with a cozy hot beverage. Got the wassail! So good. So good. Also next to the front desk is a hallway that will lead you to our next two stops on our tour. The Songbird Market Grab-and-Go Eatery, their quick service location at the resort, as well as the Honeysuckle and Pine gift shop. So let's first stop at the Songbird Market Grab-and-Go. The Songbird Market has many things to offer, from hot and cold meals on the go to Starbucks coffee selections and local treats or favorite eats from Tennessee like Goo Goo Clusters or moon pies. They have a refrigerated section where they sell fruit, salads, yogurt parfaits, and more, and they have a couple of aisles with snacks for purchase. They also have a Coke Freestyle machine for soft drinks. And you can also purchase hot meals here. On this particular day, they were serving chicken pot pie, Philly steak, or barbecued pulled pork, and they also serve a variety of pizzas and sandwiches, as well as soft serve ice cream. But most importantly, this location serves your Starbucks drinks such as regular coffee, cold brews, or frappuccinos. They also serve baked goods, and you can purchase Dollywood's famous gristmill cinnamon bread right here from the resort. So it's a great option to still purchase and enjoy the famous cinnamon bread if you aren't inside the parks. We got our cinnamon bread here at Heartsong at the market they have here, so it's warm. It's not going to be as fresh as in the park, but so exciting. This is called cinnamon bread for the road. So now across the hall from Songbird Market is Honeysuckle and Pine gift shop. This is a great spot to shop for Dolly merchandise, decorations, or also merchandise that is exclusive only to Heartsong Lodge and Resort. They also had great local items for sale and a variety of Christmas decorations too. If you continue down the hallway, you'll find an ATM, the elevator area, and the ticket and information area. The staff at the ticket center are very helpful. If you want to purchase park tickets or pick up a pass, you can do so here. One of the perks of staying at a Dollywood resort is that you get the Time Saver Pass to skip up to 5 lines for select rides. Even the elevators are fancy and themed. Each elevator has a different beautiful photo lit up that further adds to the Smoky Mountain theme. If we continue on past the ticket center and elevator area, this back hallway will lead to the fitness center, back porch, trolley lobby, pools, and parking lot. So let's continue on. To your right is the fitness center available here at Heartsong. The fitness center has both a cardio room and next to it is a weight room with a huge mirror along the wall. There's also a TV on the wall as well as towels available in the back corner. Right across the hall from the fitness center is what they call the back porch. This room can open up during the warmer months or be closed and cozy for the cooler months. As you can see, there's a lot of seating available here in this room, but also all kinds of old-fashioned wooden games or toys to enjoy. You can play tic-tac-toe, enjoy a game of checkers, try and swing the hook onto the ring to beat your opponent, or build a log cabin with some old-fashioned Lincoln logs. These are some of the things you can do at the resort and is especially great for a rainy day. One evening of our stay was a damp, rainy evening and Greg and I played some of the wooden games here. So have Camp Dollywood activities throughout the week for crafts and have their schedule listed in the back porch. Continuing along the hallway, you'll find the trolley lobby and pickup location where you can hop on the Dollywood trolley to take you to the parks. This is another great perk of staying on site at a Dollywood resort as you don't need to worry about parking at the park. You'll also find the door exiting to the guest parking area, and as a guest of Heartsong, you have complimentary parking here at the resort, or you can pay extra for valet parking. Now right behind the trolley lobby, you'll find the indoor pool, which is a decent sized indoor pool, but our favorite was the outdoor pool, although it was too cold to go in. Now let's make our way outside to show you the beautiful property and outdoor pool areas before we get into the food on the other side of the hotel. The overall Heartsong property is so beautiful and has lots of great places to relax. Whether it's in a rocking chair on the outside portion of the back porch that we mentioned earlier, or at one of these lovely fire pits, there is no shortage of spots to rest. Heartsong even supplies s'mores kits to make s'mores at the fire pits. On the evening that we were there when it was raining, they provided us with a rainy day s'mores kit that had chocolate chip cereal and marshmallows to still be able to enjoy. So now on to the outdoor pool area. Heartsong has a beautiful outdoor pool called the Cove, complete with a little waterfall and lots of loungers to relax by the pool. The beautiful fall colors of the surrounding trees made the pool even more beautiful. Access to the pool is reserved for guests only. Heartsong does have life jackets available as well as pool towels, so you don't need to bring towels from your room. Right next to the pool is the hot tub, which is a really decent sized hot tub with additional chairs around it. And right behind the hot tub area is a splash pad area for kids to enjoy. If you continue walking behind the pool area, you'll find a little musical section. There's also a playground for kids, although it was roped off during our visit, and another fire pit area. But the most impressive fire pit of all is the rock fire pit right outside those beautiful tall windows. So I know you've been patiently waiting to get into the food, so now let's take a look at the two sit-down locations at Heartsong. The first one being right out here by the pool called High Note, which is adjacent to their restaurant Ember Elm. High Note offers casual meals with a full bar. They have both indoor seating and outdoor seating, and the outdoor seating is overlooking the pool area. Now let's talk about their full sit-down restaurant on property, Ember Elm. We'll have a future video reviewing Ember Elm as we ate here for breakfast one day and for dinner. Ember Elm is a great dining location. For breakfast, you can order straight from their menu or opt for their beautiful Heartsong Continental Breakfast, which you see here. It has so many great offerings from fresh fruit, croissants and pastry selections with toast, a cream cheese bar and smoked salmon, a breakfast charcuterie spread, an oatmeal bar with toppings, stone ground grits, and of course sausage and gravy with biscuits. For dinner, they have many different shareable options or soups and salads. They also have brick oven-fired flatbreads, meals served in cast iron skillets, or their regular entrees. If you choose to eat at Ember Elm, we have to recommend the Springer Mountain Farms fried chicken. This is a pickle brine fried chicken and probably one of the best meals we had during our entire trip. The boneless fried chicken, the potatoes, the gravy, it was all fantastic and you won't be disappointed. Greg doesn't even like pickles, so don't let the pickle brine scare you away. We also wanted to add that the reason the restaurant looks so empty in this video isn't a bad thing. It's because this footage was taken during the soft preview of the resort before their opening day. So now that they're open, you can go ahead and make reservations on the Dollywood website or OpenTable app to guarantee a spot. So if you continue down the hall by Ember and Elm, you'll find lots of conference rooms, 2 ballrooms, a boardroom, as well as an outdoor event lawn. So Heartsong made sure to be well equipped for any events that you may wish to hold here. Whether they be for business or even weddings, there are lots of smaller rooms here too that may be used for events or gatherings in the future. So now that we've covered most of the main floor of the lodge, we'll take a quick peek upstairs. We loved walking across the atrium on the 2nd or 3rd floor to see the beautiful views of the resort from up there, and especially with all of the Christmas decorations around. They also had seating areas with more wooden games to enjoy and a couple of balconies to sit on. Our room was on the 2nd floor of the resort and was a standard room with a king-size bed. If you check out our last video, we gave a full tour of the room, but here is a quick glimpse again, and we were so happy with this room. It was clean, spacious, and everything we could have needed for our Dollywood vacation. So huge props to Heartsong, who cleaned our room and made our beds today while we were at the parks. Disney doesn't even really do that anymore, so this is nice. This is very nice. So how do you book your stay at Heartsong Lodge and Resort? Well, we recommend booking right on Dollywood.com to find package options that could include park tickets or pass holder rates if you're an annual pass holder. Remember when I mentioned earlier that there are perks to staying at a Dollywood resort, such as free transportation to and from the parks or the time saver passes to skip the lines? Well, there are other perks to staying here too, such as package delivery. If you purchase a souvenir in the parks, they'll deliver it to the resort, or early entry to the parks on Saturdays. Just a few minutes down the road from Heartsong, Dollywood has a second resort called DreamMore Resort, which is the original Dolly Resort. We'll also have a video on DreamMore to show you in the future, but this is a beautiful hotel and feels so homey and vibrant. Overall, we had an amazing stay at Dollywood's new Heartsong Lodge and Resort, and we would go back in a heartbeat. We absolutely think that you'd be happy with your stay here at Heartsong if you chose to book during a trip to Dollywood or to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This resort really ties in that cozy feel of the Smoky Mountains. We hope that this full guide and tour of Heartsong helps you decide if this resort is right for you and helps you get the most out of your stay here. We can't wait to share more Dollywood and Tennessee adventures with you in our upcoming videos. If you want to follow along for more, you can check out our Dollywood playlist on our channel where we'll be posting more of our adventures. If you enjoyed this video, we would greatly appreciate if you'd hit the like button and subscribe to follow along on our next adventure. Thanks for watching.